We need to provide our students with frequent and regular opportunities to read visual and multimodal texts. Let me give you 2 such strategies for incorporating these experiences into your everyday classroom. The first strategy uses apples to apples, the game, but not the game most of us are familiar with. This is the big picture version. Like the traditional game, the teacher would identify a keyword or concept, like costly, and then reveal several images, not words, like a cell phone or a tattoo artist, or the costly effects of winter blizzards, the costly experiences or embarrassing moments, historical events that may be costly. The students have to individually select one image that represents costly. But unlike the game, this is a reading and writing activity where I want the students to generate a constructed response. They would have an introductory sentence where they would identify which photo is the best example of costly. Then they cite evidence from one of those images that demonstrates costly. And of course, a concluding statement. You could end there or introduce a second word and have them choose a different photo that is a representation of agonizing. This short reading activity practices inferring and citing textual evidence. In this case, the text includes photos. This is great bell work, morning work, even literacy station work. You could also increase students' experience with multimodal or video text by not waiting until you're done with the book to watch the movie. If you read excerpts and then watch clips of the movie or video, students can do constant compare-contrast writing. This might include reading a novel and comparing it to clips in the movie version, or it could be picture books. Look at a couple pages from Polar Express and several minutes of the same information in the movie version. Or you could compare 3 texts, the original print text by Dr. Seuss, the animated version, and the more contemporary Jim Carrey movie. For more information on how to compare a print text to the movie version, click on the hyperlink within the article that corresponds with this video. And before we wrap up, let me give you one more resource that goes with that second strategy. When you're showing students a video or a movie version of multimodal text, consider how are they going to take notes. I love the idea of screenshot handouts. Consider the power in providing your students a handout so that while they're watching the video on the screen, there are small images or screenshots from that very video where they can take notes on key ideas and details or facets, facts, and information. You can easily create these handouts using the print screen button or the snipping tool. This example comes from language arts teacher Sarah Wiley at Beech Grove Middle School. She was teaching her students to notice the story elements of setting and plot, characters, protagonists, climax, resolution, central idea, and so many other skills. And she used animated short videos like Paperman. She took screenshots and put her questions about the text adjacent to them. So while watching the video, students were taking notes, citing evidence, and preparing to answer the questions. Keep in mind your video clips only need to be a few minutes long. The shorter they are, the more practice, the more frequency you can infuse them into your curriculum.